Hey, quick video because I absolutely fell in love with a feature in Lightroom that was added in April this year. So I'm a little bit late in the game here, but I really want to talk to you about this. And this is the AI noise reduction. It is a one-click feature that will reduce the noise on your photos, especially when you're shooting high ISOs, which I like to do with this guy, the Leica SL2S. Now this handles high ISOs like a champ. That said, when you're shooting 16 to 25,000, it might be a little bit tricky to get the results you want. And this feature will help you do that. I even shot a photo at 100,000 ISO, forcing the camera to do so, and I'll show you the result. It's pretty amazing. I selected a bunch of files that I'm going to show you so you can see how this works. So I'm here in the develop, I have my files ready. So I'm going to take this first one. This, as you can see up here in the top right corner, was shot at 100,000 ISO. Now you don't need to shoot at 100,000 ISO, and the reason is usually you can go up to 25,000 and the rest of the settings will follow. Here, for example, I shot at 1/320th of a second. I could have shot at 125th of a second for that matter. And you can see that it's pretty noisy. The skies mainly, and even people, I mean, you can see the picture is falling apart. Obviously 100,000 is a lot to ask for. So all you have to do here is very simple. You go down to detail, click on denoise. It's going to give you a little preview. I mean, look at this. 1 minute estimated time, off you go. And you enhance. On the top left corner, it says creating DNG using denoise. So it's going to create another separate DNG file that you can either keep or delete, not going to change anything on the original file, which is good. It's a non-destructive workflow. Voila. And here you can see at the bottom left corner here, there's the two images, 1 and 2. You see the difference? It's pretty impressive. This becomes basically clean, and you can see the skies, the floor, it becomes nice and smooth. It doesn't look artificially modified or changed. It just looks good, like you would be using a, I don't know, 8,000, 5,000 ISO maybe. Now what I can do here is I can add a little bit of warmth to this scene, increase a tiny bit the exposure, reduce the highlights just to give a bit more details over here. And there you go. That gives you a photo that looks much better. If I look between the two, before and after, you see, and this here, we're talking 100,000 ISO. Let's take another one. This one I did the same just to save some time. When I zoom in, you can see a difference between the first and the second. You can see how the face is a little bit grainy. I mean, this was 12,500 ISO. The SL2S does a good job at retaining details. But between the two, you really can see that the skin becomes smooth. Same here. You can see the before and after. It doesn't lose details, but it does look much better. And the last one, before and after. You really can see on the shoulder, on the hands, on the face, how it becomes nice and smooth. And what you could do with this, obviously, I would have to work a little bit on this photo for the highlights and all that. But you could, for example, turn it into a black and white photo like so, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. There, I hope that was a good insight for you. I hope you're going to be able to shoot high ISOs without worrying too much. I would not advise using this for everything because it does take up to 1 minute, sometimes more per photo. But if you're, in an event and there's that one photo that you really have to catch, don't hesitate to, go with a faster shutter speed and, maybe let your camera go to 25,000 ISO if you ever a Leica SL2S like I do, or if you have any other camera that has a sensor that can handle that, then definitely go for it. I think this is a good news. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. If you knew this feature, maybe you did. I'm a bit late in the game here, but I just wanted to share this because I think it's a great advantage for us photographers. Take care. See you in a few days for my next video. Cheers.